Kathy Grass again, and I am back with my channel, Geriatric Care 1, and we are doing the dysfunctional family. And if you look at the playlist on YouTube, I've done many segments. And we have just gone over the 10 signs that you're working if you are an aging professional with a dysfunctional family, or maybe that you're in one. And now what I'm going to do is go over some of the things that you can do as an aging professional to work with these families that have not been parented well, that have been abandoned, that have had triangulation in the family, so two people are against one, not getting care for this aging mother, etc., etc. And so what are some of these skills that you need to have, tools that you need to have to work with these highly dysfunctional aging families? And they're called core skills. And I have to give Bunny Dibness credit for this. She is a wonderful geriatric care manager in Live Home in Los Angeles, a good friend of mine. And she wrote a chapter in one of my books about this with Steve Barlow. And the core skills begin with something that burns you out as an aging professional, and that's called containment. Because what you have to do as an aging professional with any family, but it's even harder with the dysfunctional family because they're so needy, is you have to take all of the negative energy that they exude and take it into yourself. Because you need to contain, you have to be a vessel to contain all of their feelings to then figure out what's the matter. But you really have to listen and pay attention and take all that negative energy in, which you want to actually get through your professional body and come out with a care plan. And so that's C. And the next thing is you need to do is objectivity. And this is really important. That's O. And you want to be objective, which means that usually when I teach my classes, the first thing I ask everybody is how many people came from a dysfunctional family? And I eventually will get everybody to raise their hand because so many aging professionals come from dysfunctional families themselves and they're trying to fix themselves. And so you don't want to bring your own personal experience into the work that you do with a dysfunctional family or with anybody. And so you need to be objective, and you need to just, if you're probably all too young for this, but there used to be this show Dragnet. And in Dragnet, Jack Webb would say, just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. So you want to stick to the facts and not impose your feelings on this. You just want to impose your professional tools. So containment, objectivity, two core skills. The next is resources, in that once you figure out what the problems are as a professional, you need to use the continuum of care in your community to bring resources to bring solutions to these very dysfunctional families' problems. And that means you need to know everything about the community that you're working with. And in aging, where would you go? The Area Agency on Aging. And I'm not going to say what that is, but you better know. The last thing, so we've done C-O-R, and what is E? E is it's experience. And you cannot solve any of the problems of the aging dysfunctional family. I remind myself now of Robert Reich. He's very animated when he talks. And he's at Berkeley too, where I went. Is that you need to know A, gerontology. Don't start working in the aging family without knowing gerontology. You need to know conflict dynamics, because the dysfunctional family is the hardest family you're ever going to work with. They blame you, they degrade you. You need to know how to deal with conflict. You need to understand family dynamics, and that's where I really like marriage and family therapists working in this. So you need those core skills to be able to do this. I will see you next time, and go to my website, kathycrest.com, and I will see you at the next episode.